40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, what's better, running or weightlifting? Let's take a look. You know, a lot of muscle heads, weightlifters, bodybuilders, whatever you want to call them, are going to tell you, I don't want to run because it's going to make me skinny, it's going to make me weak, and I'm going to look old. You know, a lot of runners are going to tell you, I don't want to lift weights because it's going to make me slow and I'm going to get too bulky. Well, it turns out there's quite a bit of science around this subject, so you don't even have to guess whether either of those two things are true. So now let's get into the science, and I'll share what I've learned from my own experiences, and we'll see if we can decide what's the best way to go. It's pretty obvious that running and strength training are different exercises, but what's going on in your body is really what sets them apart. Resistance or weight training is an anaerobic activity. Anaerobic exercises break down glucose for energy without relying on oxygen like cardio does. More energy is used in a short amount of time. Running, or cardio, is an aerobic activity, which means it uses oxygen to increase your breathing and heart rate. I'm focusing on running here, but any activity that makes you breathe harder and faster and increases your heart rate counts. Running helps keep your heart strong and efficient, and helps when you need endurance. When you run, your heart rate goes up and you start breathing faster as your body tries to get more oxygen for your blood. Running helps boost your aerobic capacity, which is a measure of how much oxygen your blood gets and uses. Running not only helps you get through longer workouts, but also prevents huffing and puffing during normal daily activities like taking the stairs. Another big plus for running is that you'll burn more calories during your workout than you would when weight training, but that's a big emphasis on during. According to a Harvard Medical School, a 155-pound person burns about 112 calories when lifting weights for 30 minutes and about 372 calories when running at an average 10-minute per mile pace for the same amount of time. In fact, if you're just getting started exercising and you're focused on weight loss, running beats resistance exercise in the short term. That's according to a 2012 study from Duke University and the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, which looked at 3 groups of adults with overweight or obesity who did cardio, strength training, or a combination of both. But weight training still burns calories, but it's really good for building muscle. The same 2012 study also found some great benefits of strength training. Participants who were part of the resistance training program increased their lean muscle mass. In other words, they started to get ripped. Running may help you burn more calories during a workout, but strength training helps you keep burning those calories throughout the day. That's because you're building muscle, which increases your resting metabolism. Muscle helps your body burn more calories long term when at rest than fat does. Lifting weights also helps increase bone density, which affects the strength of your bones. If you're lifting dumbbells, you're on your way to stronger bones, which can help prevent osteoporosis as well as breaks and fractures. And stronger muscles also help your joints by supporting them, reducing your risk of knee or shoulder injuries and arthritis. By combining strength training and cardio, you can get the best of both worlds, fat loss and muscle gain. It's going to take a little more time to incorporate both, but it's time well spent if you want less fat and more muscle. You can't just rely on the number on the scale to track your fat loss if you're doing both strength training and running, because muscle has greater density than fat. You may not see a rapid change on the scale, but you're going to look better on the beach. In a 2019 study, participants who did a combination of strength training and cardio for 8 weeks had a greater improvement in heart disease risk factors than those who did just one or the other. Your heart will thank you for combining both forms of exercise. The American Council on Exercise recommends doing cardio after strength training if you want to burn more calories with less effort. They backed a study in 2014 and found that doing cardio after lifting resulted in a heart rate 12 beats per minute faster than doing cardio alone. So weights before cardio is a better strategy if your goal is to build strength. But if your goal is to have better endurance for an upcoming race, then running before weights is the way to go. So to sum up our analysis, First of all, running burns more calories during your workout and burns fat faster, so it's better for initial weight loss. But strength training helps you build muscle and burn more calories all day, even while you're on the couch, so it's better for long-term fat loss. Running, cycling, or any other form of cardio is great for a healthy heart. But combining cardio and strength training is best for fat loss, muscle gain, and a better heart health and longevity. And here's what's recommended to best achieve your goals and increase your lifespan and health span. First, to prioritize weight loss, get in 5 30-minute cardio sessions per week. And for muscle gain, lift for 20 to 30 minutes at least 3 times per week. And now we'll leave you with some words of wisdom from the late great Charles Eugster.
At the age of 87, in spite of the fact that I was rowing 6 days a week, I saw that my body had begun to deteriorate. And because I am extremely vain, I decided that I needed to change my body. It is essential that one has muscle. Society has stamped us with an expiry date. This is ridiculous.